Hello everyone, and welcome to my Young and Restless official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. On the Young and the Restless today, Michael dug deep for every ounce of conviction he could find and did the unthinkable. He broke up with Victor. The longtime Newman lawyer summoned all of his courage and entered the lion's den, determined to keep his word to his wife and terminate his employment as Victor's lawyer. To his surprise, Victor didn't chew him up and spit him out like he thought he would. But maybe it was just Victor's surprise that Michael seemed to really mean it this time. But does he? I'm sure in the moment, he did. But there's no way that Michael will turn on the guy that he considers a father figure if he really needs him. The whole breakup, as heartbreaking as it was to see the realization in Victor's eyes, was just too easy. In fact, it might be that it wasn't a clean cut at all, and Michael just dug himself into a stickier mess inside of Victor's web. Michael knows too much, and Victor's war isn't over. And then there's Aristotle Dumas, who is somehow going to fit in. But Michael's been playing both sides with Jack and Victor. Will he just be Team Abbott now? That would be surprising after all he's done for Victor, that he'd leave him now, permanently. It must be leading to something, but if Victor needed Michael, we can't be as sure as Lauren is that Michael wouldn't have to go back on his word to her. Because if he didn't, it might cause a guilt that Michael wouldn't be able to forgive Lauren for, even if her motivation was for his benefit. Want more details? We got you. Soap Central has the best full YNR recaps on the internet. You can even go back over 30 years and read each and every one of them. If you can't wait until the next episode, we have daily spoilers, too. And whatever you do this weekend, do not, seriously, do not, forget to read the 2 scoops for some laughs. Hey, admit it, we're funny, in the as close as we can come to being a watching party without actually being a show, and the best part is if you agree or disagree, we want to know. As always, share your comments below. Diane and Jack decide to travel at the Abbott house. Diane shows Jack potential travel plans. He loves it all and is happy anywhere she decides to take him. Diane shows Jack plan YNR. He heads into the office to add notes to a document when his mom shows up. They chat about her plans for the honeymoon. She admits they could be gone for up to a month and she shouldn't be gone that long. Her son says it will be fine. Diane's son talk trip YNR. He'll be there to keep things running smoothly. He has it all under control. Diane is worried that he's becoming obsessed with Audra again. He insists nothing he will do about Audra will impact the company. Kyle mom and office YNR. We use your personal data for interest-based advertising, as outlined in our privacy notice. She's sure that Claire is concerned about him getting involved with Audra too. This could all get out of control. Her son worries that he's really one of the good guys. He's been reminded of all the good and bad choices he's made. Diane gets that. Kyle reminds her that it wasn't long ago that he was selling the family out. That sort of impulse to win never goes away. Diane worries about Audra YNR. He fights it every day and he has to stop himself from making moves that Claire would be bothered by. This is really about how much he despises Victor and what he has done to their family and what he is doing to Claire. Diane is sure Claire is smart enough to see through Victor, but Kyle says he knows how to manipulate her. Diane Kyle talk good bad YNR. It eats at him to have to be sweet to Victor and try to win him over. He wonders if he's really able to be the man Claire wants him to be, or is he just like Victor? Kyle worries about what will do YNR. His mom assures him that he has a moral compass and can be as good as Claire. She's sure that Claire has struggles of her own and has worked hard to turn herself around. Diane says you don't just flip a switch and become good. It's remarkable that she is as good as she is. Kyle not good enough YNR. She urges Kyle to look at his mom as a cautionary tale and tells him not to become like Victor. Diane is glad they can talk like this again. They hug. Diane hugs Kyle YNR. He gets a text from Audra, asking to meet him for a drink, and sighs. His mom sees the text and he explains that Audra is trying to set a trap. He's going to give her a surprise. His mom reminds him of the talk they just had and he insists he can't take the high road with Audra. Diane can't disagree but urges him to be careful. Kyle says Audra and Victor will get a shock if they think he's a pushover. Lauren threatens she'll kill Victor if Michael backs out of quitting. Nikki shows her new locket off to Lauren at the GCAC. Nikki brags this is just the beginning of her birthday celebrations. Nikki shows off locket YNR. Lauren fills her in on Michael also being romantic last night. She adds that her husband is now telling Victor something that will leave him furious. Lauren fills Nikki in YNR. This worries Nikki. Is another lunatic from their past back? Is it about Jack? Lauren explains she finally convinced Michael to quit. Jack shows up and they fill him in. He guesses Victor is taking the news well. Jack hears about Michael YNR. Lauren talks about how hard this is for her husband. Jack admires him and thinks he made the right move. When Lauren hopes this can be resolved amicably, Jack and Nikki says in unison, with Victor, Lauren fills Jack in YNR. Lauren is sure that Victor will bargain and threaten. That's how he wheels Michael in. But they can't do it any longer. She swears she will kill Victor if he changes Michael's mind again. It's not like Victor can't get some other lawyer. Nikki says no one else will be willing to step up to Victor and put checks on his behavior. Nikki says Michael can't go YNR. CBS. They argue and Jack sides with Lauren, assuring Nikki he can hold his own with Victor. Nikki realizes she should get home. Jack hopes this will finally work out for everyone. Jack sides with Lauren YNR. Once Nikki exits, Lauren thanks Jack for having Michael's back. Jack admits that, with Victor, there's a chance things could get worse before they get better. Jack worries it could get worse. YNR. CBS. Michael officially quits working for Victor. Nervous Michael goes to the new ranch to see Victor. His boss is eager to discuss Dumas. Michael arrives at ranch YNR. CBS. Victor is eager to protect Nikki and Chancellor. They chat about their spies being shut out of Jabot. Victor is determined to still find his way in. Michael nervous. YNR. CBS. Michael makes himself a drink and keeps moving around the room. They talk about the special evenings they had with their wives. The lawyer says that Lauren deserves more than he gives her. He's planning to make some changes in his life. After a preamble, Victor guesses he's quitting. Michael explains he needs to step back for Lauren's sake. Victor says sounds bug. YNR. CBS. I understand, Victor says. It's time to stop and smell the damn roses. That's not the reaction Michael was expecting. Michael announces change. YNR. CBS. Pouring himself some water, Victor tells him he would be angry if he thought he was actually going to quit. He always threatens to, but it never happens. Michael insists it's for real this time. His boss asks if he needs more money. The lawyer has made a promise to his wife and intends to keep it. I won't let you do it, says Victor.